Welcome to 843 TV. I'm your host, Wayne Morris with WHHI-TV.
And I'm your host, Carrie Manning from the Village Spa.
And today we are coming to you from the Jasper County Government Building Site on Russell Street here in Ridgeland, South Carolina. There's some beautiful buildings, one new building, the government building, and the other courthouse that they renovated recently. And that brings us to our first guest, Marty Sauls, who is the president of the Jasper County Chamber of Commerce, and he also does a lot of other things here in Jasper County.
And our second guest is Miss Carissa Branson. She's part of the community outreach program that they have going on at the Bluffton Police Department.
And our final guest is Anita Miles with the Community Foundation of the Low Country, and she is going to be talking about women today. Stay with us. It's going to be a great episode of 843 TV,
where communities come to speak.
.843 TV, where Bluffton comes to speak.
Where Spring Island comes to speak.
Where Hilton Head Island comes to speak.
Where Port Royal comes to speak.
.843 TV,
where communities come to speak.
Welcome to 843 TV. We're here with Mr. Marty Sauls. He's the president of the Jasper County Chamber of Commerce. How are you today?
Great, Carrie. Thanks for having me.
So the Jasper County Chamber just hosted the Jasper County State House Day in Columbia. Tell everybody a little bit about that and why is that so important?
Well, it's very important to Jasper County as well as the entire Low Country. This takes place on April 22nd, which was yesterday, in Columbia on State House grounds, and this is an effort put on by the county and both municipalities, the city of Hardyville and the town of Ridgeland, and it allows us to have face time with the senators, the House members, as well as their staff to talk about issues that are very critical to Jasper County, such as transportation, the Jasper Ocean Terminal, economic development, our education system. And what we actually do is we set up a large event tent, we cater it with a Low Country Bowl, and we've started this about 10 years ago. So the entire legislature actually looks forward to this event. And according to Bill Herbkursman and Weston Newton, their colleagues are talking about it 2 and 3 weeks in advance because they're so excited. But Jasper County is really the only county that goes to this extreme to put on such a nice event for the legislature. So
why is that?
That's a great tradition.
It is, really it is, and it allows us, to talk about important issues that are important to Jasper County, to, shake hands and have some eye contact with important senators and House members that make decisions that have a direct effect on Jasper County as well as the entire Low Country. So it's well received, certainly well attended. We feed about 450 people.
Everybody wants a Low Country boil.
Everybody does, and we have Mr. Frankie Denmark who helps us with the food and beverage there, and Frankie has a great reputation as an excellent caterer, and we certainly want to thank him for all he does to assist the Chamber of Commerce.
Great.
Yeah, it's a great event. Garden.
There have been several ribbon cuttings lately in Jasper County. Can you tell us a little bit about these new businesses?
Sure, Anita. We've had a lot going on here in Jasper County. Recently we had 2 new small business openings. One is Carolina Kitchen and Bath, located here in Ridgeland. Kevin Owens, who's been in the, home construction remodeling business for several decades now, has opened up a new business, Carolina Kitchen and Bath. They specialize in kitchen and bath remodeling, granite countertops, fixtures, and things of that nature, and has a new office here in town. And if anyone's interested in information, you can certainly visit our Chamber of Commerce to find out how to contact Carolina Kitchen and Bath. And then about 2 weeks ago, Little Boy's Barbecue, which is located on 170 in Oakety. Mr. Jimmy Daly named this after the patriarch of the Daly family, Mr. Little Boy Daly, which happens to be his father and is a well-known farmer here in Jasper County. And he grows his own vegetables such as corn, collard greens, you name it, he grows it. And actually people go to him to buy it right out of his garden, which is a large garden. It's kind of a field more than a small garden. They have just good, what we call Low Country home cooking,
good stuff.
The good stuff, and it is, and that's located near the crossroads at Beaufort Jasper Water and Sewer Authority at Chichessie and Kalawasi there. And it's Little Boy's Barbecue, and there's a sign out front, and if you notice when you ride by, I think he's open on Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays, and it's packed.
I'm sure you can smell it.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
You don't need the directions when you get that close.
Exactly. Gordon.
Well, Riverport is a new industrial project in Hardyville. What more can you tell us about that?
Riverport is owned by the Stratford Group, which is a company out of Texas. And phenomenal group, visionary, have made a huge investment here in Jasper County in the Low Country. They have, the property is a 5,000 acre property. We're working with the state and the State Infrastructure Bank as well as Beaufort County on the extension of the Bluffton Parkway, which is a much needed additional hurricane evacuation route. So we're working on the pathway and funding for that, which Riverport has a large role in that process because we're building Exit 3. Exit 3 is a new exit south of Exit 5 that will allow that much needed evacuation route, because we all know that 278 is over capacity.
Slightly congested.
Yeah, slightly congested and it's in disrepair now. We need to, some resurfacing done. But Riverport is cutting edge as far as development. They work hand in hand with shipping companies. There are industrial manufacturing opportunities there for companies to relocate or new startups there. You've seen a lot of new development at one of their entrances closer to Savannah, and with water and sewer, signage. They are doing some site prep work to conform some pads so that we can go ahead and maybe put some spec buildings up, which we are looking at building about 100,000 plus square foot building there towards the end of the year. So there's a lot of activity there, and they've done a phenomenal job and have invested millions in our county.
Well, speaking of spec buildings, I know on the other side of the county at Point South, what can you tell us about the speculative building there that's in the works, and just some details on that?
This is a partnership with Mr. Tom Zinn in his investment group, and Mr. Craig Gordon is the construction general contractor, and it's a public-private partnership there. It's a 52,000 square foot speculative building.
Wow.
With expansion capabilities out to 100,000 square feet. And I believe we may already have a tenant for it, as crazy as that sounds, but the Southern Carolina Alliance does such a phenomenal job of marketing our product here until it's been a fantastic relationship with Jasper County and the Southern Carolina Alliance. But the building is located near what we call the Low Country Council of Governments building at our industrial park, and it's a building that has the ability to be conformed or configured in a way that a tenant has, they can make changes to it to adjust to their specific needs. But that's just one of 3 that we have planned for this year. And through the studies with the Department of Commerce, we've found that companies who are looking for buildings or looking to relocate or startups want to be able to feel it, see it, touch it, and have something already in place. And we certainly have caught on to that idea and are trying to move forward rapidly, and that Point South spec building is just the first of 3 to come this year.
Right.
We're almost out of time, but real quickly tell everybody about the Chamber's holding a concert.
They are, and this is Friday, June 5th, and this is my favorite event. It's so much fun, and you all have been by our Jasper County Farmers Market.
Oh, yeah.
It's a LEED certified building. It's a fantastic facility, and the entire community uses this building. There's something going on there every weekend. But we started this concert series about 4 or 5 years ago with the Swingin Medallions, and we'll have 600 or 700 people underneath that farmers market on that Friday night, and we have a magnificent time. You can call the Chamber of Commerce or log on to our website for ticket information. It's open, it's a family atmosphere. We do have beer and wine for sale for over 21 participants. Food as well there, but the Swingin Medallions are just a good old Southern fun time beach music band, and they actually let me moonlight as a tambourine player sometimes. we do have a big time in Jasper County on June the 5th. The Swingin Medallions are a lot of fun.
Well, thank you so much for that info. We appreciate it.
Well, appreciate you having me.
Yes, sir. And stay with us. We'll be back with more 843 TV.